Hey there, everybody. Welcome to a special episode of Hack That Funnel Radio. You're going to notice that there's something different if you're on video. I'm sitting in my chair, and the reason I'm sitting in my chair is because the dog in my room really needs some love time. So for those of you who don't know, this is Chicken. He has an amazing chihuahua, but he does need some one-on-one time, and I'm not going to be able to fit it in, but you guys need to hear the information that I've got to tell you about. So he's going to be on and off my lap this entire time. For those of you who are on video, if you are on audio, you just might hear the mic being tossed around a little bit. I apologize. It's the way it is when you work from home with a dog. But what I wanted to talk to you about is this. How do you get your first client as a funnel builder? Now, let's say you want to be a funnel building agency or you just want to build and it's just you're going to be a freelancer. There's a lot of ways to do it. I'm going to tell you what the suggestions are and the way that I did it. I have built a lot of funnels for people, so I highly recommend you listen. If at any time you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and like it, subscribe and ring the bell because the next couple of videos that we're going to do are all about how to build a funnel marketing agency, why it works, the things that stink, and how to make it all possible. Let's get this party started. I have spent the last 5 years building hundreds of marketing funnels and systems for over 100 clients, and I can tell you, most of you are skipping the most important part of the funnel build. There is a secret step-by-step blueprint that makes every sales funnel profitable. What is it? That is the question, and this podcast is the answer. My name is Ben Moote, and this is Hack That Funnel Radio. So I was sitting at my desk, and I literally felt like I'd had the emotional wind knocked out of me. I'd just been told that today was my last day to work at ClickFunnels. You know how everybody starts to have their dream job? That was a dream opportunity, and I didn't know what in the world I screwed up. But whether or not it was me, it was time for me to go, and that had been abundantly clear. Then we just don't have a position for you right now in the company, so we're going to have to let you go. And I just sat there, shocked. I was afraid to stand up, leave my office, shut the door, and go tell my wife the news. Look, if you've ever been let go of a job, whatever the consequences were around it, it takes an emotional gut check. And you begin to wonder, was I even worth it in the first place? Was it a bunch of dreams that I just wasn't ready to reach out and get yet? Or did this have anything really to do with me at all? I was entirely lost, and I didn't know what to do next. I spent the last 3 years studying funnels from Russell Brunson, from Anik Singhal, from everybody that I knew, Frank Kern, just trying to build as much information as I possibly could so that way I could make a dent in my business or somebody else's. I didn't care. I fell in love with funnels and I just wanted this to work. Working at ClickFunnels was the best experience and I would highly recommend it to anybody who can get on. And I have no shade, no fears, no upset with having to leave ClickFunnels. Everything has a time and season. But it didn't feel that way at the time. I was lost, confused, out of an income, and I had to tell my wife. And I didn't know what was going to happen next. Have you ever been there, or am I just blowing air? So here's the deal. I'm sitting at my computer, not quite sure what to do, and a friend reaches out who had recently joined Russell Brunson's inner circle. He told me the great news that he'd had a funnel built, that it was doing really well, and things were taking off, and he was really grateful that I'd recommended him into the program. And he asked how I was doing, and I told him. His name was Ben too, so he turned to me and said, Ben, you need to do funnel building. He's like, you know how to do this better than anybody else I've met so far? You have to do this. Now, before being let go, I was helping certified partners become certified. I was grading their homework. I was helping them on support. I was editing the videos that were in their modules. I knew everything ClickFunnels inside and out. I felt like I'd become a de facto certified partner just because I'm grading everybody who's doing it. I know all the stuff. And we taught certified partners that the first client that you get, you work for free. Now, I'll teach you in another video how that all works and what we suggested to Certified Partners program, which was that $10,000 investment. But this is what I did. It was different than that path, and I'm going to tell you why. This good friend of mine, Ben Wilson, literally pointed me in the direction and said, Ben, go this way. And I was lost and confused, and there was a direction, so I went. What is that direction? The direction is UpWork. Now, UpWork is not for everybody. You could literally be listed on UpWork and Fiverr and Freelancer and wherever you want to. Spencer Meekum actually tells you that you should probably go and just talk to people on Facebook, give value, and sell your services there. But I've only had that work maybe once personally, and so I would recommend going back to UpWork. Ben, why didn't you build a funnel? Look, funnels are great if you have testimonials. not just one, testimonials. But first you have to generate testimonials, which means you have to get people results. And so I wanted to get paid while getting those results. I didn't want to work for free. So I went to UpWork. Here's the truth about UpWork. UpWork is a great place to get started, but it does not start quick. People do not hire somebody who does not have any pre-done work on the platform, reviews on the platform. When you're a beginner, they're taking a risk and they will pay very little in order to get their result. And so I did cheap jobs. That's how I got started. I did cheap jobs in funnel building. Now I did like tons of little opt-in pages for customers. That was like the go-to cheap job, pretty easy, could get it done in a day, and customers absolutely loved it. Because I wasn't using templates. I knew how to build in ClickFunnels. I had experience. I knew what I was doing, which leads to an important caveat. If you're going to do anything as a business, as a service, you must fall in love with it. You must become an expert at it. And sure, you can define your craft while people pay you to do it, but just recognize that until you get some really good reviews, people aren't going to pay you a lot of money unless you're really good at sales. Not a lot of us technical people are, so I rely on reviews. So I built all of these lead funnels, and then somebody came up and said, I need an order funnel. Wonderful, I can do that for you. I need a webinar. Yes, I can do that. And I built up testimonial after testimonial after testimonial until I could get people to do video testimonials, getting paid the entire time. Not like freaking amazing money, like enough to be able to pay for dinner most weeks. This is not the fast track to money. I don't believe in a fast track to money, especially when you're still working on making yourself an expert. If you're not an expert and you want to get paid like an expert, that's called a scam, unless you're hiring somebody out to do it, which a lot of us don't because we all believe, I can do it. Look, a lot of you can, and I highly recommend that you sell your services. Go for it. But make sure that you're collecting testimonial videos because those will sell everything for you. So that way you don't have to hardcore close anybody. And trust me, you don't want to hard close anybody. The minute I started to get video reviews, I put them in my little cover letter that you're supposed to provide in UpWork, and I got jobs massively easier. UpWork is also a time game. So you have to download the app, and if somebody invites you to a job, you reply back within 10 minutes and you get the right testimonial video, you win. I had like an 80% close rate every time I did that. So I highly recommend you keep your phone on you at all times and do that. This becomes a business that requires your time, okay, in order to build out right. So keep your phone on you. So I built funnel after funnel, collecting reviews, collecting testimonials, collecting proof that I was able to do this. That's when it becomes funnel time, baby. At this point, you can build a funnel. And it's a very simple funnel. It's not complicated. It's a 3-step funnel. Number 1, it's your traditional application funnel, where step 1, you have testimonial videos and they opt in. Step number 2, they see a couple more testimonial videos and they have you telling your story and they're able to sign up. And it's literally an application that they have to fill out. Step number 3 is just a scheduler. Now that they've gone through all these barriers, they've proved that they're ready. Now you're ready to work with them. But the funnel is that simple. If you make it any more complicated, you're not going to get any clients. Same is true for physical businesses. Like literally, this is just a bombshell drop that works. If you're trying to help physical businesses get results, get testimonials, put them on the first page, on the second page, get a scheduler or some way for them to contact the company and have them contact the company or have the company contact them within 10 minutes. Same as UpWork. It works really well. So that aside, that's how I made my first dollars after losing my job at one of the world's best marketing companies. And it will continue to be so. And I'm going to continue to buy everything they put out because they're spectacular and I appreciate every moment I had. But the question is this: are you going to set up a profile on UpWork, Freelancer, Fiverr? You could do all 3. Your goal is to get on the phone with them and talk about the dream. Make sure you're on the phone. You cannot sell unless you hop on a call. This is literally my exact way of getting customers on UpWork. Ready? Step number 1, I get invited to a job. Now you may or may not be invited to the job, but whether or not you're invited to the job, you apply, right? Same story. In your application, Give a little snippet about why you understand the problem they're going through right now. And don't BS this, be real, okay? Let's have a real conversation as if they're a real human. Number 2, talk about how much you would love to work with them if their schedule permits, and then give them a way to set up a call with you. After that, I say best luck wherever you go to. My regular cover letter is below, ... Underneath that, I have all of my stuff in this order. Number 1, 5 testimonial videos from previous customers who all say that I am the bomb diggity. Underneath that, I have a little summary about myself that's kind of basic. Hi, I used to work at ClickFunnels. I built all these funnels. I've helped people get XYZ results. I've done At first, I didn't do Facebook ads. And then when customers asked if I do it, I said, I could probably do a better job than you could at the beginning. So if you want me to give you a start, I can. That's how I learned Facebook ads. So I said some customers said, let me do Facebook ads, and I've been able to put in $1 and get out XYZ result. And then I state, and then down below, here are the funnels that I've built that are like yours. I used Bitly and created massive amounts of links for every funnel step that I had ever built. And I deleted all the funnels that were not relevant and kept the funnels that were relevant at the top. And people clicked on those. You'd be shocked. They really wanted to know if you knew how to build this stuff. Then at the end, I ended with a little snippet of, I appreciate you reading all the way through this. If you've gotten all the way to the end, here's once again how you can schedule a call with me. Best of luck, whoever you go with. My name is Ben. Take care. And that was it. That was my application process. And literally, if I could send that in within 10 minutes or less of that person putting in the subscription via my phone, if I could do that within 10 minutes, or when I applied after the project had been opened like that same day, I'd get the opportunity to get on a call with them. Now, the call is where all the magic happens. And most of the time, you're going to have people who are going to be like, I think this is what you should do. And they create this elaborate strategy for the customer and make it extremely complicated. And the customer has to say, okay. And meanwhile, they have no idea if you even understand what their problem is. This is what I do. I only spend 15 minutes on a call with them if I can. And the first 5 minutes, I let them talk. I want them to tell me what their dreams are, what their vision is, and how they see this moving forward. What research have they already done? What sales have they already produced? So that way I can say, okay, here's where you are. They have a list. They have Facebook. They have this. What assets can I take so I can guarantee them the fastest results? Then after letting them talk for a little while, I tell them how I work with people, which for me is unique because I am a funnel hacker. I will do a true and blue funnel hack before we get started and show them what their competitors are doing in multiple spaces, in their ads, in their copy, in their pages, in their products, in their price points, everything. And then after the hack, what I personally do is I whiteboard the entire thing on my whiteboard, and we have a call where we whiteboard everything out. They say yay, they say nay, we adjust, we move forward, and we build the sucker. Now, a lot of customers literally just want to know that you are going to take the best care of them possible, which means you have to treat them like a real person, as if you're speaking face to face. You cannot treat this person as if they are literally 1,000 miles away. It doesn't work. You have to be personable. You have to be real. You have to have at least a little bit of customer service experience to be able to treat this customer like they're an actual person. They are trusting you with their dream, with their results. The question is, are you going to be the kind of person who is going to respect this dream and take care of it? Or are you going to be somebody who is like, thank you for your money, and you drop their dream? If you're going to be a dream dropper, you're going to be dropped and the testimonials aren't going to come. But if you can deliver, and if you can care, and if you can just keep working to get them the best result possible, this could be a game changer. Now, there are a couple other things you want to do on UpWork just to make sure that you are top tier. Number 1, do everything you can to guarantee a 5-star rating as fast as possible and keep them coming. Do not get below a 5-star rating, period. Do the work above and beyond what you sold, because number 1, you get it, you get ranked higher, faster, and people will invite you. Then you just use the formula that I taught you, and it works. I've made over $90,000 using UpWork. I highly recommend you use this system. So look, that's not how you make $1 million in a week. That's not how you start this amazing business. It's not how you build out your first funnel. This is how, if you want to be a funnel builder and you know how to do it, you start to get clients, especially if you don't want to start working for free. So that's my story. Now we're going to be doing some other videos here in the future about how we taught certified partners how to get their first client and then how to scale their business and how you can do the same. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And if you have any comments or suggestions or questions before we hop into the next videos, put them down below. And once again, make sure to like the video and subscribe so that way you get to the next video when it comes out. My dog Chicken and I say goodbye. Sweet, awesome sauce. I hope you found something in this episode that made your mind explode. Now, would you like to take it to the next level? What if I give you the keys to the funnel hacking kingdom? What I want to give you is my MasterPack 5-day training for free. All you have to do is go to hackthatfunnelradio.com, put in your email, submit, and you will get my funnel hacking master pack right now, 100% free. It will teach you what to hack, where to hack, how to hack, and when to hack. All you have to do is go to hackthatfunnelradio.com and get it now. hackthatfunnelradio.com.